Uh, Welcome to Bamboo Wealth Financial Planning Matters. Today we have a special guest, Angelo from TEL Insurance. Angelo has been very good to be with us today to discuss another very important matter, which is insurance, more particularly trauma insurance. Thanks for coming to us today, Angelo. Just to introduce yourself to the audience, of your background, and what you do at TEL.
Yeah, sure, Sam, thanks. So I've been in financial services now for 27 years. So I've been at TEL for 10 years as a risk BDM. And before that I was an advisor at the banks for 6 years. So yeah, pretty much financial services. But yeah, look, working for TEL, risk insurance is certainly a passion of mine. I think any good financial plan should start with that foundation being risk insurance. I definitely have a passion for it, Sam.
Yeah, excellent. And also, just wanted to clarify, we're going to discuss some issues around trauma insurance. Now, trauma insurance, a lot of customers have different types of insurances, but exactly what is trauma insurance, and why should families consider trauma insurance?
So trauma insurance is there to cover for a major trauma or illness occurring. So, for example, a heart attack. So it's there to ensure peace of mind, and I guess for clients that have debts, they've got young family, kids, for example, I would say trauma insurance is absolutely crucial, because it's about saying, okay, well, if say mum or dad had a major trauma event, how's that going to impact the kids? What's going to happen there? So definitely a very important part of an insurance plan is trauma.
And we generally consider trauma insurance for adults, but who else would trauma insurance be important
for? Yeah, so
look,
trauma, look, whether your clients are married or single, like I would even argue, look, really anyone that doesn't want to be in a financial difficult situation where they suffer a trauma. So I would say single or married, adults, like even children, trauma insurance is really important for as well. So it's about peace of mind. So if a client wants to make sure that in the event they suffer a major illness, that they've got peace of mind. Yeah.
Okay. And obviously TEL does a lot of research and analysis, and you do underwriting. What does your research show in terms of specifically for trauma insurance? What are some trends in the industry today?
Yeah, so I guess look, the reality is, like, we at TEL, we look at we actually track our claims data. And what we're finding is, like, if I look at the age demographic of, say, 36 to 45, so your classic, can we call them wealth accumulators, where they've got family, debts and kids, what we're finding is that the majority of clients are getting cancer. The big ones are cancer and heart attack. If I look at the claim statistics, it's about 60 to 70% of our trauma claims are for cancer. That's the big one. So what I'm finding is the reality is trauma, it's very real. Like, 1 in 3 people will suffer a trauma event before the age of 65. So odds there are pretty high. So it's become a really important part of an insurance plan.
Yeah, and also is specifically to any gender, if you're finding more women are looking at trauma insurance, or men, or is it across the whole board?
I think across the whole board, Sam. Like I think, I mean, if I look at females, unfortunately, when it comes to cancer, it's actually a lot higher. So if I look at trauma claims for females between 36 and 45. Around 80% of those trauma claims are for cancer, unfortunately, as opposed to the males, it's around 60%. So it seems to be that for females, unfortunately, cancer seems to be a massive one. I would say that's pretty skewed by breast cancer. So I think, look, certainly for women, they can see the need for it. But I think, whether male or female, it's crucial for all types of clients, I think.
One other thing too, what exactly does trauma insurance cover? What are some of the most critical ailments or conditions that you should planners or clients should be focusing on?
Yeah, sure. So with trauma insurance, it's a tax-free lump sum payout. So I guess in that sense, not being through super, it's nice and clean. There's no tax payable. I mean, your client can pretty much do whatever they want with it, but typically I would say it's there to cover out-of-pocket medical bills. The unfortunate reality is clients, if it's Medicare, it doesn't cover everything. Even if the client's got private health cover, they're still going to be out of pocket. So with trauma insurance, predominantly it's there to help pay for out-of-pocket medical bills. Also, it's to ensure they get the best possible treatment. I mean, if it was your wife that had a major trauma event, you want peace of mind that she can get the best possible treatment. So it ensures that the client gets the best possible medical treatment, and also it's there to cover the mortgage whilst, let's say, your wife had a major heart attack, is at home recovering. What's going to happen with the mortgage? So it helps pay some of the mortgage while they're recovering. It also gives choice. So it means that the partner can take time off work There's no financial pressure for them to keep working. They might want to take time off work to be with their partner while they're recovering.
Of course, yeah. So we think about trauma insurance for adults, but who is it also equally important for? Children.
For the kids, absolutely. Like, unfortunately, Sam, we see the data, and child's trauma does occur. Like, I know it's a sensitive subject, it's a bit touchy, but the reality is, we see it at TEL that when a child suffers a trauma event, not only is it emotionally a big thing for the parents, but then financially it can be a massive burden. So, if the kid's getting cancer treatment in the city, mum and dad live out of town, they've got to travel in, so it can really cause financial hardship. And I would say, as a parent, wouldn't you want your child to get the best possible treatment? So let's say it's a cancer that's like a rare type of cancer, and they need specialist treatment or a really specialist type drug. Wouldn't you, as a parent, want to be able to make sure your kid gets that best possible treatment?
So
child's trauma, I'm very passionate about, because it can really have an impact on families.
Okay, yeah. So we do see, insurance can be purchased by different avenues. So sometimes clients purchase insurance through, to television or online, for example. Why do you think it's important that clients should seek comprehensive or proper financial advice when they're looking at those particular types of insurances generally?
I think the way I look at it, you can't be getting personalised advice. Like, you're right, Sam, your clients have got choices. They can buy direct or they can go through an advisor. At TEL, we absolutely promote the benefits of going to an advisor. Through a financial advisor, what we find is clients tend to get proper comprehensive levels of cover. Our research shows that when your clients go direct, they got nowhere near the amount of cover they actually should have. So getting proper personalised financial advice ensures they're fully covered, they've got the right levels of cover. At claim time's the big one, I believe. At claim time, the financial advisor makes a massive difference. So picture a client has a major stroke, can hardly talk, and like, it's a massive trauma to go through. To have to then deal with the paperwork for claims and deal with the life insurer, that's just really stressful. So that's where you, as their professional advisor, can be there at their time of need and help them through that, negotiate with the insurer, ensure all the paperwork's done. So we find that when an advisor is involved in the claim, it makes a massive difference.
Yeah, and I guess it's quite a stressful time for families, and often the spouses themselves can't assist. And also you've got legal jargon, a lot of technical information, so you need legal representation at times to make a claim like a disability, or this sometimes disagreements about the terms of a condition particularly. So this is where the advisor and other professionals can actually help clients.
And you can source the best product in the market, because there's multiple life insurers. So to be fair to the public, they're not going to know, what are the key differences between product definitions and so forth. So that's where getting professional advice, where you do the legwork for them, finding the best possible trauma product in the market. Yeah,
and look, thanks for coming in today, Angelo. We appreciate your time and your knowledge, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Maybe another interesting topic that you can actually entertain us with.
Pleasure.
And look, that's all for today. At Bamboo Wealth, financial planning does matter. We look forward to seeing you again, and we'll leave it at that. Thank you.